Oh, today looks chaotic and feels chaotic by the way. I don't know why. I don't know how. It just looks chaotic. People that I really don't like meeting. Now I am now meeting them today. Situations that I've never been in, okay, or I don't like being in, especially in social setups. Today, I'm finding myself in those situations, and in a way, I cannot avoid them. Yeah, I haven't been attentive for, I haven't been attentive to whatever is happening around me. That's why all these things are happening. All right. Um. So good news, not even good news, bad news is that freshers will be coming to school on August. I think 15th or something like that. 15th. So there's this lady, or should I say woman? She looks like a girl by the way. Um, she's moving just near a shamba, a farm somewhere. There's a path there, and man, she has very ripe body. It's only that she's a mini. What do you call it? Um, what do you call it? Kienyeji. Although she's a woman, it seems like she was a woman. Probably in her late 20s or something like that. And you look at the body and you be like, I wish I could have a chance to smash. What am I even saying? Hi, yeah. Oh, right now, it's when, I saw, okay, let me actually sit down and have a talk about this. As I continue the story that I started the day before yesterday, it's when I recorded the other diary. As we are talking about whatever I'm doing today. So it happened that I came across this video. Was it yesterday or today morning? I think it was yesterday night. Wait, it's today. I think it's today morning. I came across this video. Was it on TikTok? I think so. So she's talking about how creative energy and sexual energy are almost the same. In fact, they have the same force. And true to that, by the way, I can admit it's very true. And when you are in a creative time, you better not engage in sex. Because at the same time when you be creative, when you trying to figure things out from your mind, that's the same time the sexual energy will show up. To be like, brother, how have you been? Can I pay you a visit? And once you let that in, you're in deep trouble. Once you let that happen, you're in deep trouble because those two forces don't they are parallel. They will never mix. Now, if you engage in creativity and decide to abandon the sex energy, thing is, I really don't like this place. I think the problem of going to the other place, I'm near these trees. The problem of going there, I'll be spending too much energy. Plus, the goats and the sheep are near there. Now, there's another person who is behind me, although they are at a distance, but if I face backward, where my back is facing, it will seem like I'm looking at him. You have to figure out a position or go to another place. In fact, let's face each other. In fact, let me come to this place. Although it's near the other path, the main road on the field, I think I will sit here. Yeah. So, I think right here I have a leverage. I'm sitting somewhere down, so sorry that I have a red t-shirt. So you can easily spot me. So I was saying, yes, those two energies don't align. And anytime that we are trying to be creative, for example, me, anytime my testosterone is always high, my sexual drive is always, high, because I'm a creative being. And once you understand that, now she was talking about if you decide to engage in the mindful things, being creative, it will show, sexual energy will show up, will definitely show up, because they have the same force, they have the same magnitude, and you better learn to control that sexual energy when you are creative. Otherwise, you can't mix the two. If you decide to be creative, okay, I think I'm going in rounds. Let me describe it vividly. You decide to go creative, full mzuka, full gear. Know that the sexual energy, if controlled, will somehow dissipate or mix up with the creative and become something else, something bigger than you didn't even expect. If you go with the sexual, know that you won't be creative. It's simple as that. Today, I decided to, I don't know, the temptation of going to X again. Of going to X, it's more almost inevitable. It's like I forget every time that I made in fact I restricted myself from doing that, from visiting X for the next 2 months. It's like my brain is forgetting. Or should I do this? No, the problem is that I'll still forget. I've learned not to ever judge myself harshly for any situation that I'll ever be in. Yeah? Try to stand at a neutral position. Because that judging yourself harshly is what leads to stress and an unbalanced state of mind. And see, the mind is everything. Do not ever judge yourself. In fact, this is what is affecting me right now. I engaged in sex, although I didn't see when, but I don't know, man. It feels, after doing it, okay, I almost did it. I almost see when. There's a way it leaves you somehow disoriented. So I'm in that state. And in that state now I'm attracting things that I really haven't wanted. Remember, the mind always attracts whatever is happening in it. Always attracts physical things that are, you are resonating at the same frequency as what is in your mind. Whatever is happening around you is what you have attracted. You have attracted. In fact, you should blame yourself. You have attracted it. So yeah. Now, let me explain this. I don't know if I have. I think 8 GB will be enough for probably 40 minutes. But I'll go for 25 or something. So, I let's say what? I don't know if you have heard that butterfly. Is it a butterfly or moth? A white moth. Um, what I'm trying to say. Oh, yes. The other day, I go to a hotel, and this is after some minutes after I have engaged in the, you know, the X thing again. So my parts were smelling. You know, this smell that comes out after. You know that smell. Somehow, when I was passing through the benches in the hotel, in the restaurant, this guy looks at me very, I don't know, suspiciously. And I definitely knew this guy has smelled whatever is my parts. Today I met them again. I always meet him almost every day. But it feels embarrassing. It feels shameful. Mind you, I'm still there's still some smell coming out. No, I always risk some situations. Like, let me just go. And if I'm smelling, let me just go risk it. It's like I have no shame. And for men, actually, it's you don't feel it. I'm pretty sure he has that imagery in his mind. This guy smells and wouldn't want to associate with me. But I think I don't care anymore. Anyway, wachana na hiyo story. Now there's another scenario. But it's irrelevant. So I go to this restaurant. It has its owner. He has employed other people. Now, I really don't like meeting two people I know or people that I usually meet at the same time in the same place, because I'm unable to control that. Now, I don't greet them. I just come sit on the bench and order whatever I'm supposed to order, because I'm very terrible at socializing. Oh goodness, socializing. By the way, social life is not for me. That's what I came to learn. Social life for me, it's a no-no. That's another thing. Now, another scenario before I go to the central restaurant. I usually meet this woman who is the wife to the owner of the restaurant, and I always greet him while I am calm. Today, it's like I ignored. There were two near outside the apartment where I live in, because they also live in the same house. The same people. He's the caretaker, by the way. That person that I'm talking about, he's the owner of the restaurant. He's the caretaker. I should greet his wife, but today I decided, manga. And it's because actually this eye has saved me from that situation. It's like something was bothering me. She greeted me as like, oh, poor. It's like I'm in a hurry to be somewhere and all that. So I'm in bad shape today. I don't know if I will even do the MacBooks. It's like the universe actually knows. In fact, it's like I knew. Today I've scheduled almost 3 videos for Microsoft. Microsoft Surface. Yesterday I did Microsoft Surface videos. Microsoft Surface. I'm saying Microsoft Surface. So I did all of them. They were supposed to be scheduled for yesterday, and today I focus on another laptop brand. But I decided to schedule three of the videos today. So it's likely that I'm not going to do any series for any laptop. I still can do them. The problem is that I have other content videos that I'm supposed to do. Okay, for Maxipy, I'm finalizing everything by the way. WhatsApp updated a setting in their applications. You can now, they are moving into, remember WhatsApp is a mobile number based identification system. Like you use the mobile number as the unique identifier. Now WhatsApp has introduced a username. And it's not rolled out yet, but you can claim the username. So that is one of the videos that I'll be doing today. Another video that I'll be doing is how to activate the Hey Google. I don't know if it will be activated on the screen right now, but it's okay. I'm gonna teach how to activate and deactivate it. It will be a very short tutorial. After I'm done with those two tutorials, is there any other video that I'm supposed to do? Of course, I'm revamping some YouTube descriptions and titles, or YouTube titles and descriptions of some videos that I did some months ago. Okay, some months ago. So I'm renovating. Today I did a renovation for one video of how to use Google Color Note. Not even Color Note, Google Keep. This is a notepad app from Google. I'm renovating it because I feel that it's not reaching the right people. I'm not getting numbers, and you see, numbers for me mean that's my livelihood. Good thing is YouTube allows someone to edit the title and description and change the YouTube thumbnail. So I'm changing the perspective from the audience perception, so that they know what this video is about. Because I realized, as much as I was doing titles and descriptions, they are not objective. They are full. The algorithm works this way. I've come to learn. You need to give the video an objective, like this video is for this, and that's it. Case closed. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. This video does this. That's it. That's what users are interested in. So I had to renovate. I had to give this video an objective, because I felt many people need to know how to sync. The video is about how to sync notes from an app to a tablet to a computer, all together at the same time. And Google Keep is actually good at that, since nobody right now there's nobody that doesn't have a Google Mail at his phone right now. And since most users use Android, it's easy for them. So I was optimizing that for those people. This is for productivity. Although the thumbnail that I did is a bit stuffed up, I need to do a minimalistic video. Anyway, it's 20 minutes. So I'm going to renovate another video, how to find reels and watch history videos in Facebook. There's something wrong about that video that I did. There's a way you can read the title and be like, Apana, it has mixed up a lot of things. You need to be objective. How do you find watch history? Case closed. So it's likely I'm going to change the title. Go to Google, see what people are searching for. Put the exact same thing that people are searching for. The phrase, the long tail keywords. That's what I'm gonna use as a title. Change the title. The thumbnail. I need to change the thumbnail. Tell people, just write Facebook watch history. Don't tell people how to find. No, it's too much of, by the as I progress and I become good at content creation and marketing, because that is marketing, doing the thumbnail, I realize people have no time to think about, have no time to watch or see a thumbnail and read everything. You have 1 second to convince the whoever is supposed to find your content that it's worth it. So minimize the words in the YouTube thumbnails. So that's what I'm gonna do. Tell the user this video is about this. That's it. And they click the video. And you see, that's my aim. For those people to click my video, because once they click, the ad runs and I get some money out of there. Make it worthwhile. I think I'm slowly, you slowly get into it. You slowly get deep into the content creation and the art of marketing, the art of selling your product. Because I basically am selling my product through the thumbnail, through titles, through all that. You get? So yeah, how many minutes? Let me see how much storage that I have. .5 gigs. So I ideally have almost 7 minutes. So I was talking about something. Freshers are coming on August 15th. I'm wondering what will happen by then. Should I be a bad boy? Yeah, and get a fresher? I'm in need of sex. Anyway, let me not talk about that. By the way, that's evil. That's very bad of me. Is when you are desiring sex. Why not any other time? Higher. Let me continue. In fact, let me start afresh from that story. I have how many minutes? 3 minutes to describe that story. So this lady inboxed me on my email, the business email from Expitech. Tells me I'll go over it teke so that I just finalize everything. Haraka. She comes in my inbox and tells me, bro, you're doing good. We can decide to put you in a coaching program, teach you how to so that you can make more, you can get more audience. I was like, shit. Now, number 1 red flag. You are referring to the founder of the company. So the founder of the company is not the one that is sending me the email. That is number one. Number two, the person who did the video is not the same person that is sending this email. Higher, cool. Higher. Let's go to the third person who is being referred as the successful YouTube that it has ever had, that they have worked on. I look at it, I'm like, ZTH training is about football. You are talking about social media. Why does that not align? Like, that's a red flag. Goes ahead to refer another. No, he comes now to refer. She comes now to refer to herself. She refers all these people in one email. Now, I reread the email again for, I think, for the third or fourth time. I look at the special characters, the way he's putting things. She has written things. I'm like, how do you even put some emoji? There are emoji. Okay, there are emoji, and there are emojis that are made up of the characters, special brackets, dot, all that. I'm like, you're not serious. You're communicating to me and you're using those special emoji. I'm like, apana, there's something that is not adding up. Now, besides that, the email that you are sending this mail with is a bit ish. It's not clear that it has a specific domain that I can search, and that's when something is wrong. Plus, the deal is too good. The deal is too good. Okay, the deal is too good because you cannot convince me I can get more followers. Yet I am the creator of the channel. I know my audience very well. I know where I can get them if I want to get in bulk or in huge numbers. I'm the only person who knows. Second of all, why are you telling me that I can create money? And after that, okay, you don't get paid. Before you deliver the results. What is this that you have seen? Man, questions started trickling in. In fact, I even thought of, what if you decide to promote a video on maybe, say, TikTok, or let's say YouTube, you advertise your video, because there is a way you can advertise your video. How much would it take? Like, if you invest maybe 1,000 Kenyan shillings, how much will that bring you? And Google tells me, based on the results I got from, let me put it as an estimate. Maybe you put 500 shillings, you can only get 300 out of that. 300 views only. And I was like, a book calculated by the highest CPM, it doesn't make sense. And I have to go through all the trouble to just pay for 500 and get 300 or 400 views or impressions, or I don't know, any other way. You want to convince me that works? I started asking questions, and there's something wrong about that. However, I do realize there's nothing that happens in the physical realm without anything backing it up spiritually. So that means there's potential in this. And I said I'm going to now renovate the channel. After I'm done with this tutorials that I talked about the start of this nini, I think I'm venturing into explainer videos. And this time, there's no backing down. We go full mzuka. Because I think it's time to the season for doing tutorials is now over. Plus, I don't have any more content to give. And that the ones that I give are usually repetitive in nature, or either I'm redoing the video that I did some time ago. So that definitely tells you that I'm running short. I have met the creators block. It's called the creators block, where you're not creative anymore. You're trying to find ideas, but no. However, for the explainer videos that will complement, as I said the other day, that can complement pre-buy PC, I have a lot of content that I can give. And in fact, I am guaranteed, I am 100% sure I cannot run short of ideas. They are always there. People want to know. Now, what's the purpose? What purpose do you have in this hub? I think majority, in fact, I was meant to be a teacher, although not that kind of teacher that, it's in them. There's a way my brain can grasp things, breaks them down, and simplify things. That's what I'm supposed to use to help me now navigate through this. And you see, I cannot know if I have not tried it. So Max Pay, I have to renovate it. Starting this weekend, I think I'm gonna venture into some topics. After I'm done with this laptop brands, by the way, that's it. I'm now venturing into those things that I want to do, because I feel there's something there. There's something that is calling me from that side. Plus, remember, MaxPy started as a hardware. I started reviewing phones at that time when it started. Oh, my storage is about to end. Anytime that if I get cut short, I think that's it. I'm not going to salute or anything. If it goes, it goes. Ikienda imeenda. So MaxPy started as a hardware hardware nini, and slowly I'm going back to that, but in another form, since now I have a lot of experience in content creation. I think I'll figure something out. Good thing is I have a good foundation and I have numbers. It's now time to move to the next level. Figure out what's next. What's ahead of me. I cannot continue making 50 USD per month. No. I have to double that number. I'll be getting that $100 every YouTube. So that means I'll be withdrawing money every day. Or every month, I mean. $100 for me is good per month. So because basically that's 11,000 or 12 or 13,000. That's enough money for the rent and for food. And I think I can work with that. So I'm gonna fire it up from this weekend. Since weekend I'm not focusing on any other brand. In fact, my plan is I make sure all these brands, laptop brands, are done before Saturday. I have done all the videos, posted them, done everything. The only thing that I need to do is now start preparing for that video. Since I noted that weekends I really don't like doing these videos. I don't like them. Why don't I create a script? Find a topic, answer a question that people are asking, put it into a video, do it in an explainer video. I think I'll use my own voice. I can't use the AI. It's too much of a task. I have already done it, so I know it's too much of a job. Unless you own the AI AI models yourself, interacting with others, it's difficult, because you should note that most of these AI generated voices are paid. So there's the much that you can go with a free trial. Alright? And me making several accounts every time, it's fucking tiring. So I'll have to figure out a way to I don't know, to just use my own voice. Although I have to adjust some tones, There's a lot of things I have to do. But what choice do I have? I have nowhere else to get money. I keep on seeing these videos from these videos of creators in YouTube. They have made almost 1 million from 2019 from ad revenue alone. And it will reach a point sasa when I've built a platform, I'll write some books. So I'm not I'm not depending on ad revenue alone. At some point I'll have to branch off to other ad revenue sources when I'm doing pre-buy PC. Okay, books like that 5 minutes, if I got disconnected, I'm not saluting anybody. I want to upload this video as it is. So books, venture into other areas, and I'll make more money, because that's the plan. That's the plan. Let me conclude everything. I think I've said everything that I needed to do. So the email was not replied to, and that was another second. In fact, among the many red flags now, I have now confirmed that these people had no good intention. So I better wake my ass up and make sure Maxipy is now becoming a thing that most people come every day to look at. So the plan is to start this evening or this coming weekend. I'm gonna do a video explaining the difference between XUK and refurbished laptops. Between those two, I'm going to do a test video, a test explainer video, telling people what the difference is. I'm pretty sure I have an audience, especially from Kenya and even Africans, because most of the time these people from Europe and the other countries do not buy refurbished or do not buy XUKs. They don't have X machines in their country. Africans are the only. So I know my target audience. So I'll have to do the first pilot video through that, explain to the difference between the two. As I'm looking towards making more videos from next week, sasa, man. In fact, I better forget that even X exists or anything like that, because this is a disruption and I can't control it. Anyway, I'll have to deal with that. 38 minutes. I think that's it. Let me conclude everything so that I have a good time. I have a smooth time uploading this video. I don't want it to take long. You get it? As it will be uploading, I'll be doing the research for the script for doing the video on how to update the username, and that's it. That's it. Be productive and see you on the next one. Wait, that's the slogan for Maxipy. For me is, I keep on mixing up things. If it can be shaken, it can be moved until another time, which I don't know when. It's likely that it's going to be this week. Adios. 39 minutes kamili.